So this one, we're going to talk about our weaknesses. So we're going to do a SWOT analysis on ourselves, and we'll focus on talking about our weaknesses and how to turn that into an opportunity or your strength.
Hectic.
So what is a SWOT analysis?
Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
Nice. That's an A+ right
Hell
there.
yeah, bitches.
So that's what it is, but we're going to focus on weaknesses, which is obvious us internal. And the purpose of a SWOT analysis is so that you can fine-tune your business strategy or fine-tune yourself, and then you can capitalize on that and turn your weaknesses into opportunities and grow yourself from there.
The human body is a business.
You could put it that way.
My weakness that I put down, I would say, is kind of a little different to, I guess, putting myself out there, but it's more being empathetic to people.
It's another cultural thing. As an Asian culture, say something misfortunate happens to you, we just continue and power on. We don't have the time to be I feel so sorry that this happened, or sorry to hear this, and blah blah blah. Like, obviously we do feel empathetic, but we don't show that. We just our next target is to keep moving on. How do you make it to the next step?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like, you just don't show the empathetic side to it?
Yeah, I have no emotions. I don't really
express
I don't express the empathy when it comes to people, because I always, like you said, similar to the culture thing I've been taught to just keep moving, and it's not that I don't care, it's more like, well, we have more things that we need to focus on. Like, yes, it may be unfortunate, yes, it might be a sticky situation, but life is all about pushing and moving forward. Not looking back, learn from your mistakes, learn from the shit that's happened, but just keep punching forward. And that's what I do. And I think I lack a lot of empathy when it comes to people.
But in what sense?
In the fact that I can empathize with people who are like going through a loss or going through something that's hard in their life. You know what I mean? Or they've done something that didn't go their way. Sometimes I just look at it and be like, like I get kind of...
I think your response is always with a solution rather than, you know how, say for example, let's just put it back to like losing my job or something like that. So I lost my job. The first things that you say is like, okay, what about this? What about that? Let's try this and let's try that. But in a general conversation, like with other people that may not be as close, you would be like, I'm so sorry to hear, or something like that. But you don't say that kind of stuff. I don't straight to the solution.
I go straight to the point and be like, okay, this is what you probably need to go for now.
Yeah. And it's completely fine to have that. I think it's good to have that, but to adapt yourself to everyone's personality, everyone's different. Like for me, that works completely fine with me because I'm the same. I'm going straight to what's the next solution. But some people might be like, oh, this guy didn't even care about me.
He's a cockhead because or like they write me off because it's like, oh, you're a prick, you know.
Yeah. So is that your weakness that you want to work on, is to kind of feel out for the people who might need a little bit of that empathy and be able to show that?
Yeah, empathize with people, because that's going to go hand in hand with the first point that I was saying, was being able to force myself to network, because there's different kinds of characters and everyone's different. So being able to show that emotion and be, empathetic shows the genuine side of me in some way or form.